Hey everyone, I'm Michael. This is Brian, and we have Mike. We're with Bad Goblin Games. Today we're going to run through a quick demo of Trailer Park Warlords of the Apocalypse. This is a tabletop miniature skirmish game. When we say a skirmish game, what we really mean is each player is controlling somewhere between 4 to 6 models, so it's a very low barrier to entry. The scenario we're going to run today is called Beer Run. We have a number of scenarios in the book. They all are more objective based. So you're typically not just kind of putting your factions on the table and smashing together. So we are running Beer Run today. The objective here is we have a number of tokens on the table. These tokens are numbered 0 through 3 on the bottom. So when one of them grabs one of the tokens, they don't know what the value of that token is worth until they grab it. And just whoever has the most at the end of the game is going to be declared the winner. A bit about the game itself. This is a post-apocalyptic game. It's set some time in the distant future after some apocalypses kind of struck the earth. It is more of a bizarre post-apocalyptic game. So we have mutants in the game, we have animals in the game, we have robots, plants, that sort of thing. The setting is, you can see we have a number of trailers on the table. Most of our games do involve trailers because the basic assumption here is that we have these mega trailer parks that are hundreds of miles in size or thousands of miles in size. They are ruled by warlords. There is no law and order. So the factions that everyone plays is a representation of one of those warlords. Mike here is playing one we have called the Bubbas, and Brian is playing one Roadkill, and we're going to go into those in a bit more detail now. And now I'd like to introduce you to the factions we have in play, and we're going to start with Mike. Who are you playing today?
Okay, I'm playing Bubbas. The Bubbas are kind of the original Trailer Park gang. The leader is Bubba himself. Then there's Lily, Crispy, and finally our mutant, Jethro.
And Brian, how about you?
I will be playing Roadkill today, and these are all awakened animals. I have Colonel Clucker, who is a chicken with the leaping mutation, Pork Chop, an awakened boar that has horns, and Deer Hunter, an awakened deer that also has horns, and Squirrely, an awakened squirrel that has the quickness power.
All right. Now we're going to go ahead and start with turn 1. At the beginning of every turn, each player should have 5 Apocalypse cards in their hands. So Mike and Brian are going to draw their cards. They're going to draw 5 cards each. These Apocalypse cards they're kind of like meta cards. They give you special little bonuses or advantages throughout the game. Some are kind of mundane. It's just like a plus to hit or a minus to hit. The more mundane cards appear, one time in the deck, and the deck has 50 cards, by the way. But the more mundane cards will appear like maybe 2 times in the deck. More powerful cards will appear only 1 time in the deck. So usually what we recommend players is to play these cards as kind of fast and furious as possible. If it's a very specialized card, then you might wait for just a perfect opportunity, but otherwise just kind of play them, because at the end of the turn you're going to replenish that deck. So you're going to start every turn with 5 cards. Turn 1 is going to commence with Mike and Brian rolling their initiative die. So this is a blind bidding system. They're going to roll 1d10 per model they have in play. Since each of them are starting with 4 models, they're going to roll 4 dice each. Go ahead.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
wow. 3 8s and a 9.
That's a nice consistent roll there. It is important. Now these are high rolls. Mike's got 3 8s and a 9. It is important to point out that high rolls, it's not really a matter when you're bidding your initiative die. It's not just a matter of selecting the highest die roll, because there are times in which you may want your opponent to go first. So on the surface, high rolls look great, and sometimes they are, but sometimes you don't necessarily want to go first in a round. Okay, let's go ahead and kick things off. You got your die rolls, and you each have a good idea of what Apocalypse cards you have, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
All right. And the reason I say that, it's important that with these Apocalypse cards that you are keeping an eye. You want to make sure you're looking at them very frequently. So we use these initiative dials. Mike, go ahead and show them your initiative dial. So what they're going to do, they're going to select one of their dice secretly, and they're going to spin this dial to that number. And after they both select it, they're just going to reveal whatever they selected to their opponent. What did y'all take?
3, 8.
All right, so Brian bid a 3, Mike bid an 8. So Mike is going to go first. So he's going to take one of those 3 8s, and he's going to select one of his models, and he's going to go take a couple actions here.
Okay, I'm going to activate Bubba first, and I'm going to move him. His pace is 5, so I'm moving him 5 inches. Oops, try not to destroy it. And then I'm going to go ahead and double move.
Okay. Now, since Mike is taking, so that first action, that first move was like a free action. He can take a second action. Now, that second action is going to cost him a winded token. So he's going to put a little blue token next to Bubba. That winded token is a representation of a few things. It's fatigue, loss of morale, injury, that kind of thing. And the models could only sustain so many of those winded tokens before they start having problems. But one winded token on Bubba it's not a problem. So he's gone. So go ahead and take that 8 and put it next to Bubba. That way we know he's gone. So he's done for the turn. Mike cannot activate Bubba a second time. All right, Brian, over to you.
I'm going to activate Pork Chop, who has a speed of 5. And then he is also going to take a second action. But then I'm also going to play Running Man.
Oh, okay.
So I will roll a d10 and move that many extra inches. 9 extra inches.
Nice.
Oh,
He's going to be
Pork Chop's putting on the jets here. So you're going to move. So you're going to move a total up to 14, really.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's my 5. And he's running for the beer in the pool.
Okay.
Stop off at the grill.
All right. So he's going to get a winded token also because he did take 2 actions. Now he's going to put that Running Man card in this little discard pile. And then, put that there. All right, so now, since they've both taken an action here, they're going to bid again. So they're going to spin their dials.
Okay.
8.
2. But then I'm going to play Seize the Moment.
Okay.
And I automatically win initiative this round.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cold. But...
And I'm going to activate Squirrely, who has a speed of 6.
Oh, your shoes are tied, rather.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So what Mike just played is he's playing a card that's going to reduce the squirrel's movement. So I guess it doesn't matter which of you. What do y'all roll a d10?
Roll a d10.
I'm going to
I
roll.
prefer heroes.
Yes. 1.
That's why.
Okay. So the squirrel's normal movement is 6 inches. That card reduced his movement by 1 d10. Mike, of course, rolled a 1, so he only reduced his move by 1 inch. Not much of an impact.
And with Squirrely's quickness mutation, he can take a second action and not get a winded token. So
Right.
I will move an additional 6.
Right.
And to you.
Okay. I'm going to activate Lily, and I'm going to send her this way.
Fairly often, go ahead, Mike. So fairly often for the first turn, I would say the exact turn order isn't too important in the game, though. Typically, as the action starts getting a little bit closer, the bidding really becomes more important at that in the game.
So I went ahead and moved Lily twice, so she gets a winded token.
Now, what is Lily's stamina?
Lily's stamina is 4.
4, okay. So what that means is Lily, she has 1 winded token now. Once she gets up to her stamina value, which is 4, when she hits that 4, she's going to start having some problems in the game. If she goes over that, then there's a chance she might just be removed from the game. All right, so is that both of y'all?
That's it.
All right, let's bid again.
Ready.
4.
8. All right, I'm going to activate Crispy. And he has a move of 5 inches also. So from here, he's out there. And I might as well go ahead and move him again to get these guys out in the open here a little more, right?
Yeah. Well, the objective is to get these tokens, right? So it's not necessarily to, shoot each other, which is all nice and fun, but the objective is to get these tokens. So sometimes you do have to take some risks here and get some of these winded tokens.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm going to activate Deer Hunter. He has a speed of 6. And I'm only going to activate him once.
Okay.
His stamina's not that great, so I don't want to push him too hard yet.
Yeah, so Brian's making basically a risk evaluation there. Deer Hunter stamina is kind of low in today's game, so he just doesn't want to risk. He doesn't want to take that second action and get that winded token. All right, last bid.
I have a 5.
I have a 9. So Jethro's going to go.
But first,
Jethro's extra head.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to roll a guts check.
Yep. So Jethro he's a mutant, so he has a mutation in the game. Mutants get one free mutation. That mutation is determined randomly. So you're either going to roll we have some tables in the back of the book. We do also have cards that you can draw from instead. And the bonus of these cards is that you can put them right down next to your roster sheet. That way you don't have to necessarily remember what they are. Now, in Mike's case, he drew extra head for Jethro. Now, some of these mutations, well, they're divided into good and bad, basically, but there is some gray area with some of these. Extra head is one I would say is kind of in the gray area. So Mike's going to roll a guts check. If he passes his check, Jethro's going to get a free action. If he fails, Jethro does nothing because basically the two heads are too busy arguing with each other to get anything done. All right, go ahead, Mike. So he's making a guts check. Jethro's guts. What? No. Brian's teasing something. So Jethro's guts is 2d10. So Mike rolls 2 dice. He's looking for at least one of these to be a 6 or more. So there's a 75% chance he's going to pass this test. And we can see that Jethro has rolled a 4 and a 10. So he's passed that test unless Brian's going to be a jerk over here.
I'm going to play. It's a leanie. That 10 is leaning. Okay. You got to re-roll that.
Oh, so Brian's being a jerk. That's part of this game, is being a jerk to each other.
10.
Oh, another 10.
It's still leaning.
All right, so in this case, Jethro passes his check, so he actually does get that extra action. The free action, I should say.
Right.
So Mike has some options here. He can take 2 actions, in which case the second one, or one of them will be free. He also actually really can take 3 actions if he wants to. So he'll take his normal action, then he can take his free action. Then if he wants, he can then take his second action, which he would get a winded token.
Right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and make another move action here to move Jethro more out in the open. Thusly. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to use my rocket launcher on the squirrel.
Okay.
Not squirrely.
Is that going over those tires?
I hope so.
Let's check. We'll just use this little laser. What would y'all say? I can't.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. So Jethro here is going to shoot his rocket launcher at Squirrely. So Jethro here is going to take a shot at Squirrely with his rocket launcher. And just the way it lined up, those tires are not in the way. If they had been in the way, then Mike will be rolling 1 less dice. But as it is, it's an unobstructed shot. So Mike is just going to make a shooting attack with his rocket launcher. Yeah. All right, let's make sure you're within range here. Pre-measuring is allowed in the game. Are you within short range or long range?
Yeah, it looks like long range. Short range for my weapon is 12 inches.
Okay, looks like you're on 14 or 15. All right.
All right, so I get 3 dice for my shooting. And then since I'm in short range, I get 2 additional dice.
You're in long range.
Not long range, so I'm sorry, long range, yes.
Yeah, 1 dice.
1 dice,
Yeah.
yes.
So Mike starts with his shooting attribute, which is 3 dice. At long range, he's going to get 1 more dice. So he has a total of 4 dice that he's going to be rolling now.
And I'm also playing, I have the power card. It gives
Okay.
me 1 additional die 10 to my attack roll.
Perfect. All right, so now you got 5 dice.
Right.
All right, so the way shooting attacks work is Mike's going to roll these dice, and anything that's 6 or higher is going to be a successful attack. All right, see what you get, Mike. Ooh, that's a Mike roll.
That's it.
So we only have 2 successes in there. We have a 6 and an 8. So that's not really all that great. Now the benefit here is Mike is using a rocket launcher. The rocket launchers do have some fairly high armor piercing, and really they're one of the few weapons in the game that explicitly has an armor piercing attribute, just the way that warhead works. So normally, let's kind of show them. So normally Mike has 2 successes. If he wasn't using a rocket launcher, some of the squirrel's armor would take away some of these successes. However, whatever armor the squirrel has is going to be negated by this rocket launcher. So Mike is left with 2 hits.
Right.
Yeah, so.
All right. So Brian now is going to make a damage check. We 2 dice. Now the number that he's looking for his target number, it starts at a 5, and you're going to add Mike's successes to that. Mike had 2 successes, so Brian needs to roll a 7 or higher on at least one of these dice, which we can see he has not done with a 1 and a 2. So he has failed this roll. There are 2 different levels of failure when you're making this damage check. The first is kind of what we just referred to as a normal failure, which would result in a winded token on the model. Though in this case, it's a little more severe than that. Every weapon has a kill number associated with it. The more lethal the weapon, the higher that kill number. In this case, I think the rocket launcher is a 2. Is that right, Mike?
It is a 2.
Okay. So since Brian failed this roll, and at least one of these dice is equal to or lower than that kill number, this squirrel is just gone. You've exploded the squirrel in a fine red mist.
Oh, that was quick.
That was quick. That was very quick.
It happens.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the squirrel's dead. That was quick. The rocket launcher does take a reload after it's shot, so Mike's gonna put a little reload token. He can put it on the sheet or next to his model, wherever he wishes. All right. Well, that's the. You have 1 left, don't you? Okay. Yeah, you got chicken over here.
So I'm gonna activate Colonel Clucker and use his leaping to jump straight up to the top of this building.
All right. Now most models have to make a climb check, but leaping allows him just to jump up there without that climb check.
So that was 1 action, and then I'm going to play, but wait, there's more.
Of course.
And take a second free action, and he's going to return the favor with a rocket launcher.
Nice.
So you got a little rocket launcher duel going over here. Who's he?
So he is going to target Bubba,
Oh no.
and that is long range.
Don't spill his beer.
Yeah, that's important.
So his base shooting is 5, and long range will give him 1 more.
All right. So Brian,
6 dice.
Yep. So the chicken shooting starts at 5, and he's adding 1 for the range. So he's gonna be rolling 6 dice.
Hopefully I roll better. That's a little.
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Now we do have a 10 in there. 10s are important. 10s are a critical hit. So anytime you're making an attack, if you have at least 1 10 in that roll, it's an automatic winded token. So Mike is going to put a winded token on Bubba. So he gets that winded token regardless of however this damage check turns out. Now, how many total hits did you get there?
I have 3 total hits.
All right, since he got 3 hits, and that rocket launcher is going to will negate Bubba's armor. Mike needs to make a damage check now. It starts at 5, plus the 3 hits that Brian just inflicted. So Mike's going to roll 2 dice, and he needs at least one of these to be an 8 or higher. Oh, which he did not do. He got a 5 and a 4. So this is just a normal failure. Mike is gearing up to do something. So right now it's a normal failure. So he would just get a winded token. What are you thinking over here?
I have a card says I ain't got time to bleed. It allows me to re-roll 1 failed damage die check.
Okay, so he's going to re-roll one of these dice, Now this is a risk because he has to take the result of this reroll. So he could actually kill himself, which would be a Mike thing to do.
It happens a lot. Here we go. 9.
Okay, so he actually worked out that time. So he saved himself. But again, if he had rolled a 1 or 2 in that circumstance, Bubba would just be dead, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give Chicken his reload token.
All right.
For his rocket launcher.
And that's the end of the turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. So a couple of things we check at the end of the turn. We do check to see if any of the models have more winded tokens than they have stamina. And usually in the first round that doesn't happen. It can, but usually it does not, right? So we're okay there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, each player does have a chance to discard an Apocalypse card. So if they have an Apocalypse card in their hand they don't like, they can just get rid of one of those. And then finally, they're going to draw back up until they have 5 Apocalypse cards in their hand again. All right, now we're going to go ahead and start with turn 2. All right, we're going to pick up turn 2 now. So at the beginning of the turn, Brian and Mike are going to roll their initiative dice. Now Brian's important here. Since Brian lost the model in the first turn, he's only rolling 3 dice now because he only has 3 models in play.
How are you rolling that good?
That's very unusual.
It must be the camera.
And by the way, these initiative dice are not hidden. They can always look over, right, and see what each other has rolled. So it's not a secret thing. The only thing that's secret is the bid itself. But once you get down to the last dice, it's not a secret. All right, let's go ahead and do our first bid.
I'm ready.
2.
4. So I'm going first again, huh? I'm going to just move Lily. 5, and that's all I'm doing with her.
So no second action for Lily. Okay, all right.
I'm going to activate Pork Chop, who only has a shotgun, so he's got to get in close. So he will move 5 this way. And I am going to go ahead and activate him again. Second action, move again. So he will get another winded token.
So what is Pork Chop stamina?
His stamina is pretty good. He has a 4. It's not bad.
Okay. So he has 2 winded. Pork Chop has 2 winded tokens now, but he does have a stamina of 4, so he's a little more durable. All right, looks like now on to our next bid.
I have a 7.
6.
Okay, going first again.
Well, look at what you rolled. Is that a shock? You got a 7, 9, and 9 over here.
That's a good roll. I'm going to activate Bubba. And I'm going to move him kind of right over here, I guess.
Yeah, Squirrely was going to grab that beard.
So he's going
I don't think he's grabbing beer anymore.
to go all the way up to
There's
here.
a little puddle of goo on the floor right now. Is Bubba going to take a second action?
He
or
is not. He's got
okay.
2 winded tokens on him, so
Yeah, he got beat up a little bit the last turn.
that's set.
All right.
I'm going to activate Deer Hunter, move him 6 up to here. And he is going to go ahead and take a second action. And I'm going to play Parkour.
Okay.
So normally moving over this, I would lose an inch of movement, but I don't because of the Parkour card.
Right?
So we'll move another 6 out to right here. And get him a winded token. Okay.
All right. On to our next bid.
I'm ready. Guess what I'm bidding?
I pass.
Oh,
Okay.
Brian, you're passing?
Yes.
Okay. So Brian's going to pass this turn, and he can do that just because he has fewer initiative dice than Mike does. All right, so Mike's going to go ahead and
Going to
His
activate Crispy. He's just going to move his normal 5. And then that's all I'm doing with him.
all right. Since Brian passed, he's not actually going to activate anybody. But now we're going to go on to our next bid, which might be our last one, actually.
Last one. I have a 9.
I have a 9 also.
Roll.
All right, they both have a 9, so they're just going to roll a dice each.
6.
So Mike, you got a 6?
I got a 6.
And Brian, you got a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Since since Mike rolled higher, Mike has the option of choosing to go before or after Brian. Because again, it may have been a situation where Mike may not have wanted to go first, but he does this time.
Okay, I'm activating Jethro.
Okay.
But in order to do that, I need to make a guts check, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to play tap out. Lose 1 die to your guts check.
So normally Jethro is rolling 2 dice, but this card, now he's being reduced that to 1. Let's roll that. And 7. He only needed 6 or higher. So he passed. So Jethro gets his extra action here.
Nice.
All right. Yep, his
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is fast hands. I immediately reload my weapon.
Oh.
So I remove this reload token.
So normally a reload does take an action, but that card allowed him to reload that rocket launcher for free, which is probably not good news for Brian.
Then I'm going to play drive-by, which allows me to make a free shooting attack during a move action.
He's loading up on the free actions here, isn't he?
So I'm going to go ahead and move Jethro closer in range to Deer Hunter by 5 inches.
And you're probably still within long range. Right. But
I was hoping.
you have to do. His head gives you a free action, so you still can take that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and
So you can
just move again, right?
Yeah, you can move a little bit closer.
All right.
Now that drive-by, he can effectively pause his movement at any point, take that shot, and then continue moving.
Okay. Now it looks like I'm going to be in
You're well within short range.
short range.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Mike's going to take a shot at Brian with his rocket launcher again. So Mike's going to build his shooting pool. So he's going to start with 3 dice. Is that right?
3 dice.
Okay.
And then 2 dice because I am in short range this time.
All right.
And fumble. You lose a die.
Okay.
So he had 5 dice, but Brian just made him drop one of those, so he's down to 4 now.
Okay.
Looking for 6s. Oh, that is a nice roll.
That is a good roll.
So any roll that's a 6 or higher is hit, and there's all 4 of those are 6 or higher. So right now, Mike's got 4 hits. Go ahead and take your dice there. Mike got it. And now Brian has to make a damage check. Now his target number starts at a 5. Since Mike got 4 successful hits on him, that means Brian's total target number is a 9. Oh, look at that, a 4 and a 9. Is Mike going to make him re-roll that? No. Nope. So he actually he survived that.
Nice.
All right. Does he have any movement left? Does he want to continue moving, or is he?
He is done.
He's done. Okay.
I'll activate Colonel Clucker, who will spend 1 action to reload.
Okay.
There's beer right there. And use leaping for my second action. Okay.
All right. So his chicken used 1 action to reload, and then a second action to move off the top of that trailer. All right, we on to our next bid. Oh, no, that's the end of the turn, isn't it?
It is.
Yep.
That is the end of the turn. All right. Anyone have winning tokens over their stamina?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Okay. Take all of our initiative dice off. Is anyone getting rid of an apocalypse card?
Not yet.
Mike, you get rid of any?
I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep what I got.
Okay. All right. Just draw back up until you have 5 in your hand. All right. We're picking up on turn 3. We're going to roll our initiative dice. And as you can see, they're putting their initiative dice in these little tracker boards. You don't have to use these boards, but what we found when we were working on this game is that we would roll these initiative dice, just kind of set them somewhere on the table, and then we would always accidentally use them for something else. But by putting them on these tracker boards, we found that stopped. Like, we don't do that anymore. All right, starting off turn 3. Let's get our first bid underway.
Okay, I'm ready.
4.
9.
Oh, Mike is trying to.
So I'm activating Lily. She only has a movement of 5, but I really want that beer, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 moves, and that would put me up to the beer.
Oh, perfect.
At the cost of getting a Wenda token, of course.
Yep.
Which I'll do before I forget. So
Picking up that beer token is free. She doesn't have to use an action to do that. And now that Mike has grabbed it, he can take a look at it.
Okay.
But that beer token stays with Lily, because if she dies, then that token drops right where she is. So he doesn't, he doesn't put that token off somewhere on the side of the table here. Now, one thing I mentioned earlier, we can see what's important here, is that we had Lily and Pork Chop both vying for that beer token, right? So that's where the bid becomes important, because if Brian had bid a higher number, then he may have got to that beer token before Lily. All right, Brian.
Pork Chop didn't like that because that was his beer.
Uh-oh. Nothing worse than an angry boar.
So he can't. Oh, yes, he can. Okay. He's within 5 inches. And I'm going to play a charge card, which gives me a free fighting attack if I come into contact. So I did. So
all right, so Pork Chop has charged Lily in hand-to-hand combat, and since Brian played that charge card, he gets a free fighting attack now. Now let me explain fighting a little bit, because it's a little bit different than shooting. With shooting, your target number is almost always a 6. In fighting, that target number does vary a little bit. Because the person that you're fighting against, if they're just not good, then that target number is going to be lower. And what is Lily's by chance?
4.
4. Okay. So Lily's defense and fighting is only a 4. So when Brian attacks, he only needs to roll a 4 or higher to hit Lily. Whereas if Lily, like, what is Pork Chop's fighting? His total?
9.
9. Oh, wow. Okay. So if it was reversed, say Lily was trying to hit Pork Chop, since Pork Chop's fighting is a 9, she would need 9s to hit him to hit Pork Chop. So really, what we have is a pretty major mismatch, right? So Lily may not be around very long.
We'll see.
Okay, Pork Chop's base fighting is 5. For his two-handed axe, he gets 4 more. Because he has horns, he gets 2 more. And because he used the charge card, he gets 1 more.
Oh, so
Brian, a lot of dice.
Brian's rolling all the dice. That's basically what's happening here.
And I'm looking for 4s.
Yep. Those are 10.
So let me pull out all my misses, which isn't very many.
All right, so Brian's got a lot of hits there. He does have a couple of 10s. The important thing here is only one of those counts as a critical.
Normally. But I'm playing, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Every 10 counts as a critical.
Oh, okay. So normally only one of those 10s is a critical. But since Brian played this card, both of those 10s are critical. So before we do anything else, Mike is going to take 2 winded tokens and put them on Lily over there. Now, how many total hits did you get?
9.
She has 4 winded tokens now, so she is staggered.
Yes, she is staggered now. So she's equal to or over her stamina?
She's equal to it.
Okay. So Lily has 4 winded tokens, and her stamina is 4, which means she is now staggered. So she's only allowed to take 1 action at this point, and she's at a lot of minuses. So Lily's going to be in rough shape. How many total hits did you get, Mike?
9 hits.
9 hits. What is Lily's DR?
Lily has a DR of 2.
2, okay. So Lily does have some armor. So Brian had 9 hits. Lily's DR reduces that by 2, so it's down to 7 hits. But this is still, you need a 10 or higher at this point. So Mike's going to roll 2 dice, looking for a 10 or higher.
I did not get it.
No, so he's got a 4 and an 8. So he's failed, but it's not you're not dead.
My kill number was a 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So just another winded token, but that actually puts her over at this point, right?
That is correct.
Yep. So she is over. So at the end of the turn, Lily might just be gone from the game, but we'll see what happens here. So that was pretty nasty. That was what, 3 winded tokens you just put on her?
Yep.
With 1 attack.
She's got my big
She does.
for a minute, not for much longer.
Let's get your dice, Mike,
Oh, gotcha.
and let's go on to the next bid.
All right. I have a 2.
I also have a 2.
Okay, roll off.
7.
6.
Are you going to go first or second?
I will choose to go first.
One important point I want to go back to with that beer token. You know what the value of that token is because Lily grabbed it, but Brian doesn't know. So he that might be worth 0 points.
Correct.
Right? So he might be chasing Lily down for nothing.
It better not be.
I'm going to activate Deer Hunter. He is going to move 2 inches to get this beer. And then he's going to continue 4 more back this way. And he doesn't like being out in the open. So I'm going to hop over, lose an inch for hopping over this barricade. And get some cover.
All right, so he's going to get a
And I
winded
will-
token for that.
Look at my beer.
So they're grabbing these tokens, these beer tokens. And again, as I said earlier, if they die, they drop that beer token where they died. But they also do have a starting point in the game. So if they were to, like, if you were to get your beer back to that starting point, it's safe, right? You would get to keep those points regardless. So you actually could run into a situation where, like, your entire gang was wiped out, but if you had 3 tokens back here somehow, you would still get all those points. So you could still conceivably win the game.
Right.
With having nobody left.
Yep.
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
yep.
okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate Crispy. And he's going to move his 5, and that's going to put him on the top of the steps, I guess. I'm not sure if he's going to stand up there, is he?
Now you can just come off to the side if you need to.
Okay, but he's on top of the steps there for his move. And that's all for Crispy.
All right, so on to our next bid.
I have a 4.
10.
Okay, you go first.
Brian's going first.
And Colonel Clicker sees this up on top of the building.
Oh, no.
So he is going to double move and leap on top of this building. So which will give him another window token. But
He gets another beer token,
yeah, that's a good one.
which probably means it's a 0. That's probably what that means.
And that is it for him.
All right, so you got a. Where we at here? We go on to our next bid.
No, he's still got.
Oh, you still got somebody left. Oh, that's right. That's right.
He hasn't gone.
That's
first.
right.
Okay, so I'm gonna, yeah, this is my 4, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna activate Bubba, and I'm gonna move him up. He's gonna move an inch onto the stairs. He can move 2 inches up, and that gives him another inch. So he's close. He's not quite to the beer, but he's close.
He can almost taste it.
I'm not gonna risk taking another winded token.
Oh, he's already got 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's so
Oh,
close.
there it is. So that's Bubba,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
And I'm out of dice.
You're
so
done, right?
Back to you.
So,
Okay. Who do I have left? I have Jethro,
Mm.
and he's
he hasn't reloaded his rocket launcher.
oh, he has to make his guess check before he does anything, right?
Yep. Let's see what he does.
Can't do anything about it this time.
Okay.
No, 7-6. He's passed.
So
So,
he got it.
so far, you're having good luck with that.
Right. Okay, he is going to. Oh, there's a beer over there. So he's going to.
Nope. he smelled the beer.
So I'm going to go ahead and do a double move with him and
Yeah.
take a winded token and get to the beer. Take another winded token. And I get a look at the beer.
Yep.
You have a free action left.
Oh, that's right.
So that can be your free action, that move.
Okay, then I can take this winded token back
Yep.
off. And we're set. Oops. Okay. And that's me.
That's the end of the turn.
Yep.
All right. And so Lily has more winded than she has stamina. Is that right?
She does.
Okay. So what is Lily's guts?
Lily's guts is 3 die 10.
All right, she's losing one of these, so normally she has 3, but since she's staggered, she's going to go down to 2. So she's going to roll 2 dice, and she just needs at least one of these to be a 6 or higher, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
And there's a 6.
5 and a 6, so she's passed. So she's still in the game. She's still staggered, but she is still in the game. She may not want to be, but she is. All right, let's take our initiative dice off. Any apocalypse cards being discarded?
No, I don't think so.
I will discard one.
I'm going to discard 1 too.
All right, let's then draw back up to 5. And we'll start our next turn. All right, we're going to start turn 4. We'll roll our initiative dice. Mike is rolling 4 because he has 4 models in play. Brian's rolling 3 because he only has 3 models in play.
Until Lily died.
Yeah.
She's close.
Let's see.
What happened to your rolls there, Mike?
Yep. Luck runneth over.
That's more like what we're used to.
One.
He does have a 10.
Yeah, 1, 2, 5, and 10.
One of each.
Brian, you got a 5, 8, and 9. So, all right, let's start our first bid.
1.
5. Well, let's just do Pork Chop first.
Okay.
He is going to attack Lily.
So you just don't want to give Lily a chance to get away.
No, I do not. So I have base of 5, and then 4 for the two-handed weapon. And looking for 4s, correct?
Yes, that is her defense number.
Oh, look at that.
There's another 10 in there.
So 10, so that's critical. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
All right, so Lily, she has DR though, right?
DR2.
Okay, so it takes it from an 8 to a 6, but 5 plus 6 is still a 10 or higher.
Right.
All right,
Here we go.
so damage check.
Oh,
Ooh, 3 into 3, so she's failed, but she's not. It's not a kill. Brian doing anything about that?
No.
Nope, he's not. Okay, so Lily gets another winded token.
Yikes. 7.
Yeah, so she's racking
How
them
many
up there.
does what's her total?
7.
And her stamina is a 4?
4.
Okay.
Ooh, so Lily gets one more. She's automatically gone at the end of the turn.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you have, if you have winded tokens double your stamina, you're gone at the end of the turn, regardless. So she has 7. So if she gets one more, she's. All right. That was Pork Chop. She done? Maybe.
Just because you said that, she only needs one more.
Oh.
Pork Chop is going to play I Must Break You.
Nice.
So we're going to make an opposed guts check, and the loser suffers winded tokens equal to the difference.
Oh. So this is exceptionally cruel because she is staggered right now.
Yeah.
How many dice is she rolling now then?
So I'm only rolling 2 since I'm staggered.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling 4.
All right, Brian, which going to roll yours first?
I have 2 successes.
Yeah, so again, he's looking for 6 or higher. So you got 2 successes out of that. Oh, bro, Mike got no successes.
No.
So
Two
she
more
gets
winded
2
tokens.
more winded tokens.
All right, so she's up to 9
Yep.
winded tokens.
That's what I was looking for.
So she is double. So she's not gone yet. So Mike will have some opportunities, maybe depending on what's in his hand, his cards, his apocalypse cards, to get rid of some of those. But as it stands, at the end of the turn, she's going to be gone. But it's at the end of the turn, so she still gets her action and everything this turn. Maybe she goes out swinging. Probably not, but you know.
Yeah, we're going to try.
Okay.
Okay, that was me.
Pork Chop done finally.
Yep.
Beating up on poor Lily. All right, Mike.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Lily, and I'm going to have her try to break away from this combat here.
Okay. So breaking away is an opposed fighting check, and you're on the bad end of this one again.
Right.
So how many dice is Lily rolling?
I would normally get 4, but since I'm staggered, I only get 3.
You're rolling with 9 or something.
You sure you want to do this?
I'm going to try.
So it's an opposed check. So they're both going to roll their fighting, and whoever has the most successes is going to win. Mike's got a 6, 6, and 7. Yeah, so he's got 3 successes out of that. So it's not. I mean, that's a good roll, but Brian's just rolling so many dice.
Oh no.
That's a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
1,
that's-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. So Lily's stuck in the fight. Brian got 7 successes. Mike, it was a good roll for 3, but it was still only 3.
Well,
Yep.
he can still choose to run away, but I get a free attack on
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Do you
All
wanna do
right.
that?
I'm going to try to do that.
Okay.
What the
it.
heck?
Okay.
Okay.
Let me roll those 9 dice again.
Well, I mean, is there really a downside? Because you're,
You're going to die anyway.
Exactly.
other than it being an instant kill, which could be,
Right.
there's not much of a downside.
Another critical, so one more. Let's pile on those winded tokens.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
All right, so minus your 2 for your DR.
Right.
So 4 hits, so you need a 9 or
9
higher
is
there.
She didn't get it.
No, just know she is taking a beating, but you still.
Lucky shot. Reroll But none of them are successful.
No, none of them are successful.
And
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, those are both
Alright, so
failures.
she takes another one. She's up to
But
one.
she gets to move.
Yeah, she does get the movement at
Nice.
least.
So she wants to drop the beer.
So she's
she's-
basically crawling away,
So
right?
she's, right. She's going to drop all of the window tokens, actually.
So she's crawling back to her start. She's not going to get there, but she's trying.
Takes the beer with her, right?
Yep.
All this stuff.
You can leave the beer.
Yeah.
It might distract them. All right, so that was
That was pork.
pork chop. No, that was Lou too, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was,
All right, and next bid.
2.
8. I'm getting to go before you all these times.
Just this once.
So see, I have a shot. Let's see. Deer Hunter is going to shoot Bubba.
What?
He's going to get several minuses. 20. He's at long range, and I'm crossing a lot of terrain, unfortunately. But he's still going to try it. Oh, maybe just 2.
What's it crossing?
This and I'm
Oh.
not quite.
You're not up against it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I should have. Yes, should have stayed closer to it.
Okay. So let's walk through that. Go ahead and build your shooting pool first, and then we'll walk through all this.
3 shooting, long range, 3 more.
All right, so he gets 3 for his shooting, 3 more for long range.
And I have the power.
Oops, so you're going to get
Another
another
one.
one. So you're up to 7 dice now? Is that
Yep.
right? All right, so Deer Hunter here is taking a shot at Bubba. And his shot is traveling over this little barricade. Now, if Deer Hunter had been up against it, he would not be losing a dice. But since he's not up against that and his shot is traveling over it, Brian's going to lose dice for that. So you're going from 7 to 6. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and make your attack roll.
There's a 10.
There's a 10.
One critical on Bubba.
Those 10s are hot today.
Bubba's in trouble.
And only 3 hits, unfortunately.
Okay. So Brian got 3 hits. So Bubba is actually standing up against this guardrail. So he gets a little bit of DR for that.
Right.
So Brian lost the dice over here because that shot was traveling over that. But in this case, Bubba is actually taking active cover behind this guardrail. He's like right up against it. So Brian, so in that case, it counts as armor for Bubba. So that's good, right?
That's good.
So Brian's got 3 hits. Our guardrail is going to remove one of those.
Okay.
So how much DR does Bubba have?
He has 2 DR.
2? Okay, so that gets rid of the other 2. So nothing happened.
Right.
So
Look,
Bubba had enough armor thanks to that guardrail that the rifle round didn't do anything.
Nice.
Next bid. Is that where we are?
that's next turn.
Oh, Mike's turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to use my 2.
Oh,
here.
that's right. You did a 2 over here, didn't you?
And I'm going to, remember, Crispy was on the stairs. He's going to make a guts check to climb
Okay.
the wall.
What's his guts?
Crispy's guts is 2 die 10.
All right. So he's going to make a guts check just to climb. He just needs a 6 or higher on one of these.
He got a
He's
10.
got it. Got a 10 there.
So, I think since he was on the steps, he touches the beer as soon as he gets up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll just grab
We
one.
all agree with that.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Is he going to hang out right there?
He is going to hang out right there, yes.
Okay. All right, well, now do our.
Good shot.
Oh, yeah. That's probably not a very safe spot. Now we'll do our next bid.
Five.
Is Mike actually thinking, like you're trying to formulate a strategy?
9.
Okay, you go first.
Was going to shoot at Crispy, but there's too much stuff in the way, I think. So I think
That's what I was hoping.
Chicken is just going to shoot at the big target.
Yeah, you got that couch and that.
Oops.
Yeah, so I am at short range with a rocket launcher. So 5 plus 1. Not losing anything.
So you start at 5 and you got 1 for the range.
Yep,
You know,
6 dice.
6 dice.
Where's my 10?
No 10s.
But that is 4 hits.
All right.
With a rocket launcher.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
So yeah, that rocket launcher is going to get rid of 4 points of armor. So let's just kind of walk back as an example. If, let's say Bubba a moment ago had got shot with a rocket launcher, even though Bubba would have had a total of 3 DR, right? 2 for his armor and 1 for that guardrail, that rocket launcher would have gotten rid of all of those, right? So in this case, we're not worried about it. How much Jethro only has, what, 2, 3 points, maybe 1 point of DR?
Just 1 DR.
1 point, okay, so that rocket launcher completely gets rid of that.
Right.
You got 3 hits?
4 hits.
4 hits.
4 hits. So
9 or higher, 5 plus the 4 hits. Oh,
9.
6 and 9.
now I can play it. Lucky shot. Reroll that success.
The
That-
6.
The 9.
Nah. All right.
10.
10. Oh, look at that. Higher and higher. All right, so he took that rocket. He took that rocket like a champ.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot it back at me, probably.
All right.
Okay, that was him.
Is he taking a second action? Or is he done?
He has 2.
Yep.
His stamina's a 5. Actually, he's gonna get some cover. So yeah, he's gonna come up here and get some cover. Take that blue with him.
Cover is important in this game. It really does. Can really save you.
And another windy token. He's up to 3 now.
Okay, but he has stamina of what? 5?
5.
5. Okay, so he has 3 tokens. Stamina's 5. So he's okay. I mean, he's not in good shape, but all right. Where are we at here, Mike?
Okay, so I'm going to activate Jethro.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm going to have to roll my
You
guess
gotta,
check.
you gotta fail this once. Come on.
He's fast every turn. This is very un-Mike-like.
Oh,
that
10
was
and
close.
1.
That was close. He
You
passed.
can't do anything about it.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Jethro. He is going to reload as his action,
That's his regular action.
as his regular action,
Okay.
and then he's going to fire his rocket launcher at the chicken.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably short range.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's-
that is
let's
short
measure
range.
it.
Oh yeah, well you just shot him at short
Yeah.
range, so yeah.
Yep,
never mind.
yep, we're good.
All right, so what is his total here?
So he's going to get the 3 for the rock for shooting, rather.
Okay.
Since he's in short range, he's going to get 2 extra die.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that's all I can do.
All right, so we got 5 total. All right, so you're going to get cover here, right? But it's not.
Not gonna be enough.
It's active cover rather than intervening. So if it's intervening, Mike would lose dice.
Right.
But since this is active cover, it's going to count as more armor for the chicken, which may not really matter against the rocket launcher.
Right.
But-
Yeah, he's only got a base DR of 1. So.
oh. So how many is that?
That's 3 successes.
3. Getting to 6 or higher, so you got 3 successes. Now the rocket launcher is going to get rid of 4 points of DR, and which is you don't have 4 points of DR. So you need a damage check of 5 plus 3, so you need 8. Oh, uh-oh. So he rolled a 3 and a 2, so he's failed. The rocket launcher is a kill of 2. 2. So since he's failed, and at least one of these is equal to or higher than the kill number on the rocket launcher, the chicken has bit the dust also. So you've
I'm taking
you've
him
done
out
2
today.
rocket launcher kills
Yeah.
today. Good
That
job.
rocket launcher's awesome.
And I
Yeah.
dropped my beer.
Yep. Yeah. And he drops the beer. Right? The beer is safe. I mean, the beer didn't explode.
That's right.
Just the chicken. So the beer stays there. All right. Who do we have? You don't have anybody left, do you?
Nope.
All right, Mike. So Brian,
So-
you're down to 3. You're down to 2 models.
Yes.
You're down to 2. Okay.
I'm going to activate Bubba, and he's close enough that he can move into contact with the spear,
Okay.
and I can read the beer.
So you want to keep on moving, or does he think he's got a little bit of cover there, so he's not in a bad spot, really, right?
Right. Yeah, I think he's just going to hunker down there.
Okay.
So that's me.
All right. So that's the end of the turn.
It is.
Okay. Now let's check for a winded token. So I know Lily's over.
Yep.
Is anybody else over? I don't think so.
No,
All
Bubba's got 3, but his stamina is 5. So
Okay.
he's okay.
So let's have Lily make her guts check. Again, so Lily's making a guts check because she has more winded tokens than she has stamina.
Right.
But
She's
she's
a double.
So
Oh, she's a double.
double.
She's-
Oh,
she's
okay.
dead.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. She's a double. Or actually, probably higher than that.
Yeah, she's got 11. So, is that a record?
That might be a record.
Yeah, I think so.
So since she has double, she's just automatically gone from the game. Bye bye, Lily. Hey, at least you took somebody out,
Yeah. And she dropped her beer.
and she dropped her beer. Anybody else? No one else, right?
Nope.
Okay, let's go ahead and take your initiative dice off. That's a lot of winning tokens
It
you got to
is.
pick up over there, Mike.
It is. It's going to take me a while.
And then we'll give each player a chance to discard an Apocalypse card, and then they'll draw back up until they have 5 in their hand. And that's going to do it for turn 4. Y'all up for one more turn?
One more.
One more?
One more.
Okay, we'll do one more turn. All right, we're going to commence with turn 5. We'll make this our last turn. We'll start by rolling our initiative dice. So again, Brian's only got 2 models in play, so he's only rolling 2 dice. Mike lost Lily last turn, so now he's only rolling 3 dice because he has 3 models in play.
And I'm going to play Dumpster Dive In.
Oh, okay.
Which lets me go through the discard deck and pull out a card.
Yeah, some good choices in there too.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, ready to bid?
Yes.
Good numbers over there.
So how many beer tokens y'all have right now?
I have 1.
How many do you have, Mike?
1, 2, 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
So you have, doesn't necessarily mean you're winning,
Right.
because it could be 2 zeros,
Exactly.
you know, and Brian's could be a 3.
I hope so.
Right.
1.
6. And I'm going to activate Pork Chop, who sees this beer sitting here all by itself. Oh, that's some good beer.
Pork chop won't do anything else. It is the last turn.
Yes. Just in case, he's gonna.
Gonna grab some cover behind some sandbags.
Yeah, he's got a shotgun, so I don't think he can get close enough to shoot anybody. So.
I think he's done enough for the game. He's
Okay, that's
going
me.
for Lily. Okay. Mike.
Okay. I am going to activate Bubba. He's going to make his way over here for this other beer.
Except his shoes are tied.
Oh no!
Oh, that was a cruel play.
So let's
you
see.
go roll it.
4.
So he moves 1 inch.
So normally Bubba moves 5 inches, but since this card reduces his movement, Brian rolled a 4, so Bubba's move is reduced from 5 to a 4. So he moved a whole 1 inch.
And that's all he's doing then.
That's it.
Yeah, he's sitting on 3 winded tokens. So.
Oh. All right, over to our next bid.
1.
7.
Okay.
Since this is the last.
It's the last turn. Can you make it? You can run. Well, you can do 2 moves and get over there, right?
I'm not gonna do that. Your hunter's gonna move out here, and then second action, the shooting Jethro with a rifle.
Oh, I thought he would do something else. I thought he would go for that beer.
I don't know. Deny him a beer or get my own. You know, you are correct. I think that is a better choice. That's how you win the game.
That's it.
It is how you win the game.
That's the scenario, right?
Except for getting that one.
guess we know what that is. Not
Or
a
I
mystery.
could be bluffing.
It could be.
Okay.
That was Brian's poker face.
And
You're
he
done.
is now staggered.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Mike.
So I'm going to.
You got Crispy left? Is that
Yeah,
what you
he's going to try to climb down.
got? Oh, you got Crispy and Jethro left. Okay.
So he's going to try to climb down.
Good. Well, he gets down for free, right? What you gonna do after that? You don't really have any target. Well, you don't really have any targets over here.
I don't see.
Yeah, he's got a flamethrower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he has Crispy has a flamethrower. The range isn't all that great. Pretty devastating when you're within range, but it just has a short range.
You could just jump off the building.
Yeah, could end it all. So yeah, he's basically just going to come down and he's gonna right here.
Okay, so he's gonna take a winded token for that. Then. Did 2 moves.
Okay.
and you're done.
I am done.
All right. So it's just going to be, looks like Jethro's last one. Is that right?
Jethro's up. So I got to make a guts check for his heads.
Yep.
You got to fail this once. Come on.
Can you
Don't let me down.
He can go
We'll
5
see.
for 5.
We'll see.
Oh,
He doesn't.
he failed the last one. So since he failed this, the two heads are just arguing, and he doesn't do anything.
Nice.
All right, so that's the end of turn 5, end of the game.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that's the end of the game. Let's check on your tokens. Let's see how many points y'all actually got out of this.
Okay. Crispy got 1. Bubba got 1.
So you got 3 tokens altogether, Ryan?
Yep, that's all I have.
Jethro's got 1. Lily had 1, but she's dead.
So you each got 3 tokens this time. All right, how many points did y'all get?
Well, I have a 0, a 2, and a 3. So I have 5 points.
I have 4 points.
So
Because you took my 3 points.
that is, yeah, that's was that what Lily
Yep.
had?
Yep.
Oh, geez.
Pork chop had a 3. He was thirsty.
Oh, wow. Okay. So if Lily hadn't died there, you would have won the game.
True.
So you actually did inflict more kills, but
Right.
since Brian's points were higher, he won.
Yep.
All right. Y'all have fun?
That was a good game.
All right. All right. That's going to do it for our quick demo. Hope you all enjoy watching this video. Please let us know if you have any questions or comments or thoughts. As you can see, the game itself went pretty quick, and this was a 2-player game. It is important to point out that when we run this at demos, we're running this with 4 players typically. So like in this case, we'd have 1 player at each corner, and it's a free-for-all. It's chaotic. It's everyone against each other. You might see players feigning alliances or pretending to go be each other, like Brian likes to do that, right?
No.
But otherwise, it's a chaotic free-for-all. You can really see these apocalypse cards coming out. They're getting played constantly. But we think it is a nice selling point of the game is that unlike most games, which are 1v1, this game plays maybe even better with 3 or 4 players, I would say. So, all right, thank you.